Good morning, creatives. I'm out and about today. Me and Jamesy were like, woke up and we were like, fuck this. No, no normal routine. And so we are out at a coffee shop. I've done my journaling at home and now we're going to write slash read at this lovely little coffee shop. So you might get a bit of me and James chatting about our book. You might get a little bit of breakfast. You're just with me at a cafe today. Again, both of us are still pretty tired and a bit over it. But we are here and we're still going to try our best because we are so sweet, aren't we?
So sweet.
And we are writers. And so we write. I'm going to pop you on the table. I hope that's okay. Do you want to discuss book or do you want to read for a bit?
Yeah, if you're ready to discuss a book, I can.
Yeah. Just a reminder that this is an invitation for you to work with us, that you can body double with us, so just use us as your companion as you create whatever it is you're creating.
Do you want me to have the other mic?
Do you want to have a conversation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just
As in
so
like,
that then I can
yeah, of course.
ask you questions, or I can just ask you questions from a distance.
No, I love that. Let's see what we got.
I don't know if it's hard.
A puppy. Okay, what questions did you have for me?
So when Mary exits the Duomo,
Yeah.
you were not describing the space that she enters.
Yeah, because and I was actually struggling with that a bit. Again, like what does the holodeck look like when it's not being...
Yeah. So I thought maybe the way you kind of sort of described it is it's her quarters are there as well. So she's maybe repurposed
Right.
what was once quite a industrial slash more like an office space
Yeah.
into where she lives.
The
But
thing
then
is I always imagine that she sleeps in the holodeck.
right, like inside.
Yeah.
Does she have some kind of
Yeah, she has
sim
like
she
a
puts
sim.
up?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that
So it was
means
more like
this
a
could mean
control
it's more her
center.
studio. So then we
Yeah.
could describe what her studio is like.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. This is the wrong document.
Which we can just do later. I just thought it would be worth
No,
maybe having
that's
a little
good
chat
to
about.
clarify. And I also, you sent me a text about the toilets, about whether the
Yeah, would there have
toilets...
been toilet? And then I
No.
don't think there would have been.
No,
So
of
so
course not.
maybe just
She
have
just
a
adds them
note.
and it's stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe just make it clear that it's stupid.
Yeah, great.
I think I made a note on the document.
Okay, great. Cool.
I also thought about we call people who use the holodeck. She's calling them. Sorry, 1 second. Why does word suck?
Oh,
We're just calling them users, but I thought maybe there could be a better word for them. Like
yeah.
she said, it's historically accurate and a nice challenge for the user. Maybe player, gamer, or I was even thinking Mercer, like which is a shortened version of immersive entertainment player.
Oh, cool.
Or something.
I like that, yeah.
Mercer.
Mercer. Kind of sounds like mercenary, but I still like it.
Yeah. Or Messer as well, which is,
I like to have a new word.
yeah, me too. It's like it makes you seem like you've thought more about the world building than you
Yeah,
actually
I agree.
have. Like, oh, they've made up words.
Ooh.
I am building this plane while it's in flight. I'm so sorry.
God, I just wish I was in the future and like my story was like out here and I was like, do. I guess that's why I'm writing sci-fi. Because I'm really struggling with Word and how small and like, it's just like, I can't, and the scrolling.
I know.
Oh, that's where I'm at. Okay. I think we need some drama to happen. Do you want to ask me more questions or can I come
I'm okay
to you?
for now.
I'm in the first meeting. And
Yep.
we're going to do the multiple POVs.
Yep.
And so the outcomes are obviously that Riken is like, okay, well, I need to start the interviews like tomorrow. These people are trying to figure out what he's about, or are they also trying to figure out who dobbed them in?
That as well is a good one as well.
And I think we want it to just, it needs to be seen that just continuously heightens tensions. There's more and more secrets that people aren't telling him.
Yeah.
If there's anything other than that need to happen.
No, I think that's great. I think if Riken is in some way asking, who does anyone have any, just trying to surreptitiously asking people, do you know, no one's come forward, like usually people come forward, what's going on?
Great. I also...
Or do you know why someone might have issued a complaint against his steading? Does anyone, just needling them on that sort of thing.
Great.
People are a bit guarded and...
And just a question, does Riken know who dubbed this community in?
No.
No, he doesn't know either. Okay, cool.
It's anonymous.
Okay, cool. And I might just like put some points down for the Riken POV.
Word has now changed to Arabic. Oh, no, it's back to English. Sorry.
It's unbelievable. I might put some points as to how I want what I want to happen in the Riken POV part of that chapter.
Lovely.
But I won't write it for you.
Perfect.
And similarly for Ship.
I wonder if, and this is almost the opposite problem that a lot of sci-fis have, is we haven't done any info dumping in like the first 40, 50 pages. So do we need to in some way give a little bit of a dump that we've earned maybe after 20 or 30 pages about what
the
the brightness is and what steadings are in relation to the brightness?
Yeah.
Or are we happy to let it just unfold?
I think I think right now it's doing really well.
Yeah.
I think especially with Riken, being an outsider, and he has quite a lot of information about his jobs and what these steadings are.
Yeah.
That maybe we don't need it yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe we get away with never doing
I think
a dump.
you have the beacon chapter, which implies that they're going from one world to another world.
Yeah.
So.
I think it's okay.
Okay, cool.
And then you're concerned the other day that nothing interacted with each other.
It was more that I was concerned that nothing was causally connected.
Yeah. So
things do interact, but it's like what. And I know that Riken drives a lot of what Mary and House are doing.
Yeah.
And obviously Ship is driving it too.
Yeah.
But then I think it's more like then Mary and House and Mori kind of float outside of the story a little bit.
Yeah, they need to be more involved. I was thinking maybe Mary develops a crush on Riken and it really upsets House.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Just to get her more involved.
Do you want to write Mary's interview with Riken?
Have we even got that?
No.
Yeah, I'll write that.
I think we have Riken showing up at the
thing, yeah.
But then she's really defensive and evasive.
Yeah.
But maybe we could have a second chapter.
Yeah, that she's like vaguely interested in him.
Yeah, so maybe obviously it's good that she turns him away once for tension, but then maybe later, a little bit later.
Yeah.
In a couple of chapters' time.
Yeah.
She agrees to actually talk to him. And maybe then, maybe she's the first one who raises serious concerns about Ship.
Yeah, I agree.
Or something.
Breakfast is coming. Thank you so much. We're back. We've been nourished. Shit, that was good.
I have one other question.
Yeah.
How high-tech do you want Mary's studio to be? Like, do you want it to be... when she asks Ship for... I've actually changed it so she doesn't ask Ship for the code, because I feel like with neural networks it doesn't really make sense. I've asked her to ask Ship for the parameters of the wine.
Okay, yeah. I know, these words need to change all the time.
So and then I'm imagining that she can see, like acidity scores and blah, 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 and then she can kind of adjust those.
Acidity?
With the wine, like
how
deep
with the
is
wine,
it? Flavor notes, things like that.
Yeah.
How would you want to visually
Parameters,
represent
yeah, I love
for
that.
her? I just made
I
a
know,
note for
like,
it. You don't have to. You can decide later.
but that's where I really benefit from you coming in and making choices as well.
It's like you were saying that you really want to.
Yeah, I
It's
want
like
to.
she gets a big kind of
want this.
holograph display, and it's just she can literally just play with sliders and stuff.
Yeah.
If you want.
Yeah. And does it appear within the hollow?
But
deck?
she's in her little studio off to the
studio.
side.
Yeah, she's in a studio. Okay.
Where I think is where she goes to do the fine details, maybe.
Yeah, great.
Do you agree?
Yeah, I like that.
So I've just said sliders and dials appear out of the boxy projector in the center of the room. Or maybe like the shimmering ghosts of sliders and dials.
Oh, that's lovely.
In the center of the room. It would be simpler if she had an implant, but Sentinel had his rules.
Okay, yeah, so there's always a limit on the tech.
Yeah, because they're a bit of a low-tech setting. As in, not by our standards.
Yeah, but by their
They
standards.
kind of came here to make life a little bit harder for themselves.
Yeah, great. I like that a lot.
And they wanted to have to produce their own food. They wanted to have to produce, obviously with the aid of pretty advanced technology. So it's still easier than it would be for a subsistence farmer, like a lot easier.
Yeah, but not as easy as on the
easier
brightness.
easier than a modern day farmer.
Yeah, okay, cool. Great. Do you have any other questions about like the chapters that are coming and what happens in each of them?
Yeah. So like in that middle stretch of the book, I think we really need to I need to have you skim
Plot
over
point?
that middle bit
Right, okay, cool.
to see how you would bounce off my chapters there. I'm really happy just to delete a lot of my chapters as well, if they don't fit in with the schedule.
No, I want to fit around you. Unless one of your ideas is really bad.
True, could happen. Has been known to happen.
I'm struggling a bit with just like visualizing the story and the arcs and like what happens. I know we've got the cork board, but I'm still struggling a little bit with it.
Maybe you need to have the corkboard in your office.
Yeah, maybe.
The only reason it's in my office is because I was working on it without you for a while. Maybe we need to have a meeting with the corkboard.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I have no further questions, so I can just let them work in silence now.
Lovely. Say goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone. Do another coffee?
No, I'm good for now. Are you gonna get another?
I will at the end.
Yeah. It's so difficult. Like I've just described this guy's outfit and I know James has described it differently somewhere else. So much going back and forth. friend.
Hello, friend. Oh, you want some bacon, do you?
Come here.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. She's obsessed with cleanliness.
Just
Hi,
has
sweetie.
to eat up everything.
Oh,
Well, you're a
good
Labrador.
We'll cook,
No,
That's
she's
fine,
so
don't worry about
welcome.
it.
Why are some people at this meeting and some people not? It's not a ship-wide meeting.
They should probably. Oh, at Mary's thing.
Mm.
Maybe she makes guest lists for her Friday dinners. Or
Yeah,
something. You're not invited every time.
yeah.
Or maybe Simsana does it as a way to bond people or something.
Yeah.
Or Ship could be in charge of the algorithm behind it.
Yeah. God, I'm struggling with this for some reason at the moment.
Maybe you just need to read.
No, it's just hard. It's just hard work, but that's okay.
Yeah, but your brain has been juicing lately. You know what I mean?
What you looking at?
Is that your mic?
Nah, my mic's here.
Oh, nice. I was like, why is it facing completely away from you? Tricentennial is the hardest word to spell.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. It is, isn't it?
Permission to change location just so we don't have to fucking spell it. There's a G in there. Well, there's two G's in there, right? G and E. I'm not online. It doesn't take out.
Be okay.
What kind of monks would be? What kind of would be monks in Septianas, or would it be?
Why wouldn't it be monks?
Or was there a monastery there? I don't think there was.
Oh, I don't think there was either. Oh, someone has zoomies.
run something by you.
Mm-hmm.
So when the ship says to Mary, look at a primary source stating that there were loose cobblestones in San Gimignano in the 16th century. Then Mary goes, SIs are obsessed with evidence of the purity of the historical archive. It wasn't even their history. Nothing put Mary in a worse mood than she asking for a primary source. And then I've added a few lines.
Is it I write that?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I said, besides, what a ridiculous question to ask. What kind of evidence could there be for a data like that? It wasn't as if the local monk was going to scribble, loose cobblestone, I walked to the priory today in the margins of whatever
Yeah,
text
great.
there may be.
That's great. Fighter jet.
Fighter jet.
Obviously, House's namesake is Dr. House, but it's also his
His
body
skin
sake,
suit-
his
yeah.
skin's sake.
Yeah.
Skin sake? Is it too dumb?
I don't know. Dumber things have been written in sci-fi. I think it might work. Everything always sounds dumb until like, someone makes it a thing in sci-fi, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, a skin suit is a sci-fi word.
Yeah, but it's his namesake and skin's
I
sake.
think it's altered carbon, right? That's what they call their
Oh, really?
sleeves.
Fuck, I love altered carbon.
No, not altered carbon. It's Blade Runner, isn't it?
Oh.
Skin job.
Skin job. I'll give you a skin job.
Damn. What does that even mean?
It's a little pat.
Cute.
Sorry, a basic question that I should know the answer to. A ship is just like omnipresent. He doesn't have cameras or anything, does he?
No, he does have.
He has cameras.
Yeah, but they're so discreet.
Right.
So that's why no one can ever tell where they are.
Right. Okay.
And I can imagine he could also have little drones and little helpers that he
Ah,
sends
yeah,
out
like a little
to use.
drone. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Kind of like the ancillaries.
Yes. Great.
He could even have some robots that do something if you want.
Yeah. Great.
Personify it.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah, this makes it better. If he could be something for a little bit.
Yeah.
On Friday night dinners, he is.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love this idea that like Mary is so respected by everyone in the ship,
Yeah.
but
But
she doesn't really understand it or know it.
But she thinks she's trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
And she's like, no one respects me, no one respects me, and everyone is like so respectful of her.
Yeah.
She's
Just
like,
can't see
she just
past.
can't see it. I'm writing a ship bit. You can edit it later.
I think that's totally fine.
Great.
I don't really see Ship as my POV. He's just like some random thing that happens every now and then.